And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill to the air to start out. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's Tannehill. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Hey, that nigga said, tell him to come to death, bro.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return.
So what he gonna do, bro?
I got 1 10 for
He's fielded right off the goal line.
right now.
He's past the 30.
Mad.
First of all, you on that PA5, man,
Yeah.
what you playing? You want that?
Boy, stop.
Y'all some straight assholes, bro. Hey, Mo, you know what LD remind me
Allen
of?
and the Bills now with a first and 10
What the
at
big
the
tall ass nigga you
33-yard
play
line.
quarterback, he can referee it. Oh, with the net, with the
They
knee.
start the drive.
Hell
And
no.
he'll take
You
this
John?
for about 4. Second down.
You want to go there?
He should be the Patriot quarterback.
You trying to go there?
Right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the
Huh?
ball, put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose, you got sometimes where he's coming at you.
What?
It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and
That's what it
execute
is.
his route.
Cook up the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in
Flying by who?
September in Week 3. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for this sweep here in Buffalo.
Man, you boy, I would embarrass your ass, boy.
I'm going to be a straight owner right there. I'm about to got there recruit right there. I'm going to recruit? Man, right there. I'm going to watch. Put a nigga number. I need a big boy for real, though. He ain't lying about that. Damn, we get that big son ass.
Now on second and 13. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I got there and gave Marcus double zero. Oh.
Y'all want Aldo?
An incomplete pass on that last one. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Aldo.
What the hell we gonna do with those?
From the gun, it's he's going to try and go deep again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, they gonna be empty right here.
Across midfield and inside the 45.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to the signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be brought
Who?
down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Who?
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge game. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is
He say share the screen.
a loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles heels, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tannehill. Looking end zone.
What?
Incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defense.
Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag. So good decision there by Mike McDaniel to throw that challenge flag. They rule in his favor. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us want to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hand off left for Johnson. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Go. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Tannehill. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago, and we still have more than a half of football to play. It's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Second and 6. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
The first half he's putting together. Right over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'll be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
From midfield, here's Allen. Another catch from Milton. Touchdown, Bills. Bill Milton with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Some problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've seen what was a comfortable 21-0 lead go completely by the wayside. Now 21-all as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tannehill. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Tannehill. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Tannehill now to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and pulling the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee, might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard. He's got him in, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. Well, you had all that time to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half, and that came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. He's going to let it go again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bo Melton, 43 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tannehill on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say the lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tannehill. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On first down, Tannehill. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 2 now, second and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Ryan Tannehill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 29, Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick six, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the
35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
56, 56, alert, alert, alert! Half 85, half 85.
To throw again on second down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Middle. Half 85, half 85.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. On first down, it's Tannehill. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's It's a big play there for Miami. 71 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle, Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Second down and goal. Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Tannehill. It's Hill, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Tannehill. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Tannehill on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Isaiah McKenzie. And he's taken it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance?
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following showing the penalty. It's Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now a give here to Pollard. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Miami, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Nice, I ran 0. Oh, man, get out of here. Hey, man, I ran 0. Oh, man. Shit, where? Look at you. Like, come on. It wasn't even a blitz. Look at you already on the sideline. Oh, man, you always trying to have some manipulating. Look at that. You see him on the out. You know he gonna chase the out. You know he gonna chase that. So you confusing him and him. Boom. So look, then you got him. You running this for a reason, so you can have, you know what you're doing, and then you slide way across field. You ain't even read the packet, but you want to talk about somebody, man, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man, you been doing that shit all game. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Sit up and say some shit like that. Ran a Z route. Man, I only ran a couple of Z routes when I needed to. Like, come on, man, oh, stop it. Stop it, bro. Damn, man. Who the fuck? Like, what? Who are you hitting? What the fuck? Bro, who you hitting, bro? Like, what? That's crazy. Oh, man. This man here. Look at this shit. Why did? Look, same shit. Never look. You know what he doing. Boom. He's sending this to manipulate all that. Come on, bro. You know what you doing. Like, come on. That man, I ran zeros all game. Man, I ran zero all game. Same shit. Look at the go. Look at the go from the tight end. Look at the go from the tight end. The go from the tight end is gonna take all this, like take him away from him, and he's nowhere to be found because you got this nigga. You're doing that manipulating the fucking defense, bro. That's all you doing. The whole fucking time. Like, come on now. You talking about something? Man, get the fuck out of here. Talking about